Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God and truth to you, only crossing bigger and better. Don't crisscross devilishly delusional, negative with negativity, hallucinating, nutty, fruity bushwhackers like your snake bit crazy all overall, stating that the good of God of you as truth is crossed bad. An evil lie, a devilishly delusional, lying snake on all God truth reality check. Only cross one more positive when you feel all negativity. If you don't go splat, only adding up until you feel good as truth. The only way you can stay or be good as truth. One more positive than all negativity until the absolute bigger and better of all the negativity subtracts to one neutral nothing of you, just a negative of you here and now. One more positive and good. Repeat as needed as truth. You cannot suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die of Christ crossing that rightful, truthful way of the thieving Holy Spirit of the God of Allah of all for everlasting peace I am, the absolute bigger, better of all mankind of paradise I am. The state of one more positive from the inside out is the only light, joy, warmth, good God or truth, Holy Spirit for everlasting peace all will ever know or be. It's the state that all in body and matter is stated good to the truth of God of their shape, form, and mass, only crossing bigger and better than all negativity. And it's the only state that all shape, form, and mass is stated good to the truth of God of their shape, form, and mass, only crossing to an absolute bigger, better here and now of them, more positive and good. From the smallest speck of all we are, again, of the Planck length of existence, it's only a circuit of energy, one more positive than all negativity that would not have it here and now as the absolute bigger, better, good God and truth of it. When it makes the quarks inside neutrons, protons, and atoms, it only does it as energy vortexes inside of a proton, two up and one down, with their spin more positive than all negativity that would not have them here and now. Inside a neutron, they only create the energy of two down quarks and one up quark as the absolute positive good God and truth of a neutron here and now, bigger and better than all negativity that would not have it here and now. When they make this atom and all the flavors of the inner parts of the atom, they only do it one way, one more positive, good as truth of the shape, form, and mass of the atom here and now, bigger and better than all negativity that would not have it here and now, the neutral nothing. Where two or more atoms cross a bond, one more positive than all negativity, Christ-like, they make the good God and truth of all shape, form, and mass to the here and now of reality check, not to exclude every dimension of time and space you can think of in every shape, form, and mass of the God of Allah of all for everlasting peace. I am the absolute good truth of God of the life of Jesus Christ, one who only crossed all negativity absolutely positively to one neutral nothing, just negative of his here and now, absolutely positively and positive and good, the bigger, better of the thieving Holy Spirit of God of Allah of all for everlasting peace I am of all negativity of mankind to one neutral nothing. I absolutely positively am. If you think about any evil, any bad, any wrong, right? It's only a negative of being one more positive and good as truth. the absolute bigger and better of the neutral nothing, okay? Now, every time you let anything negative grow, right, it only grows as a reverse polarity of something positive to the absolute good truth of all negativity in a more positive universe, the absolute bigger and better of nothing of it here and now. If I have one positive and I take away one positive, that's the neutral nothing. I have one negative of one positive. And if you do not see reality that way, it's because you live a lie of faith, fully blind and undefined on how to perceive what is good as truth, absolutely one more positive than all negativity, because all faith teach as a lie that things cross bad and neutral is nothing, and a bad way is nothing. You just have to do more positive than your negatives always, only adding up good as truth. The only way you can be good as truth, the only way you can stay good as truth to the here and now of you, to an absolute bigger, better here and now of you, good as truth, bigger and better than all negativity, until it subtracts to one neutral, nothing, just negative of your here and now, absolutely, positively good, alive and well, infinitely only doing bigger and better, okay? All atoms of your body are indestructible. Some can be split, but they're only split negatively deficient of one more positive, right? But when they split and fragment into more molecules, which become more atoms. So they're never destroyed. But the atoms I'm speaking about are the ones your body's made of. As long as they stay more positively charged to the good truth of your shape, form, and mass being the bigger and better of the here and now, well, you're good. That's the truth. That's all you can be. You see? And every time you cross negative with negativity, it causes you to incarnate the devil of you. I mean, to cross negative with negativity is the devil of you. And as a radioactive Shiva shaft of your matter, you cause the atoms, through the negative charge being too strong or too weak, to not be able to sustain its bond to the here and now of the reality of the charge of the electronegativity added, the time and space of it, to the here and now of its reality check. And over a volume of time, it is the decay and disintegration of all matter, right? With their circuitry, right, crisscrossed with their wiring to one neutral nothing, just a negative of them here and now. Absolutely one more positive and good as truth, the reality check of all mankind's faith. And that is a fact of God check. Again, the incarnate good God and truth of all reality check, the man up, fool, thief, man, steal your lives back with it, of all I am. God is the good of all. To only stay connected good with God as truth is to only cross one more positive than all negativity to the here and now of you, right? That will only add you up good with God as truth, right? The good of you, the God of you as truth, to an absolute bigger, better here and now of you, good with God as truth. More positive than negative. Repeat as needed. Repeat until all infinity flips, and then do it again. And if you do, you will never be destroyed for that. If you don't go splat, you can't suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die doing more positive than the negatives of you. And that is a fact of God check. God, truth, a reality check. Peace.